that centre?
Yep.
That's the old original ceiling.
All right. Yep.
And there used to be one here like that.
Okay.
Thing. And what it was just ventilation for the building.
Oh.
For the
that was
classroom.
all.
And that was it. And these things here, you see, on the side.
Oh wow.
I've got an original pole down there.
Yeah.
Where you used to hook it on.
Yeah.
And that opened it to get vent. From
so in the middle of a summer's day, you just to let some air in.
And that was it.
How simple.
And the windows are high.
Yeah.
Because it was a Victorian way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Light in, but they're not being distracted.
The light comes in, but obviously you can't see the distraction going past. Oh, isn't that brilliant?
So that's the Victorian side of it.
Oh wow. Yeah. That's very clever.
I mean, you can see the timbers. Absolutely. When we put the new roof on.
Yeah.
Excuse me, finishing me sentence.
Yeah, no problem.
We didn't have to replace 1 inch of timber in the
place. Really?
And you'd have thought you'd have had rot.
Yeah, of course. That has just been neglected and left to its own devices. When
I spoke to the company over the felt, a lot of this, 95% of it, I've done this myself.
Wow.
I brought a contractor in to do the roof.
Yeah.
And I said to him about it. He said, "Are you wearing gloves?"
Yeah.
So I said, "Well, yes and no." But
depends.
But I said, "I'm actually subbed that out. I'm not. I've subbed it to a contractor to do the roof."
Yeah.
He said, "The reason I'm speaking to you about it is, in order to protect the timbers in the past, they used to dip it in arsenic."
Oh. And it's still going to be traces of it.
Well, that's possible. Right. That was the warning.
Oh wow!
This is why the condition is just.
That's what's preserved.
Whereas nowadays they're pressure treated and there's a wood.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what they used historically in the past.
And it seems
there can be no other answer. And these roof rafters are on 14-inch centres, whereas in the modern stuff is all 16-inch or 400 mil.
Oh. So
the strength of the roof is even greater because
it's tighter together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, when you look at these timbers, and this is pitch pine, and the main trusses, you know, these main ones, it's all pitch pine. That's
solid, aren't they?
Absolutely. So it's, you know,
it's in good condition, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We really get down to it.
Wow. And the same over here. It's a bit lighter over this side. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see what's the original.
Yeah, where the holes are. Wow. Considering, like you said, it's pretty good condition. Pretty good condition.
You've got to hold your hands up and say, "My God, it is in good condition." 153 years old.
Who's funding the work? Is it private or is it? Oh, you're funding it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
There's no support from anybody.
Really?
Just doing it myself.
You're doing it yourself?
Yeah, just the wife and I.
That is fantastic. You got no outside help at all, or?
The only time I brought contracting is to do the roof.
To do jobs like
sandblast company to sandblast.
Oh wow.
So that was that. And I've done some plastering because I put toilets in down there.
Yeah.
Which I completely built all the toilets myself, new floor, the whole shooting match. But the plastering for the wall, it was all prepped up ready, and then the plaster. And the same for the ceiling. I did all the ceiling and then the plaster came in and did the plaster, but everything else.
I'm very impressed.
Everything else is me.
I'm very impressed. Yeah. I mean, there's what's the church? St Mary's Church on Dock Road. It was hit by a fire, wasn't it, by vandalism?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a fire there, and part of the roof had been ruined. Yeah. And again, my partner's father that works in the dockyard, he's friends, one of the contractors working on the restoration of the project.
All right.
My partner's been inside the church and had a look round. She said it's beautiful, but it's all left open and it's all no ownership, nobody's there.
Who owns the building?
Not sure, but the guys that are going to do the repair work, they're going to patch up the roof, and then it's all being sealed off and left to its own devices. So that's another one of my little projects to
changing over to residential.
Yeah, it probably will end up as flats or.
Yeah, it'd be nice then for somebody.
Just to look after it. Yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful building.
I mean, I've got a problem here. I've been talking I've had an architect in with
Yeah.
a review to changing this into residential. And to comply with the modern regs.
You have to ruin...
We've got to cover all these walls with plaster and put insulation between.
Yeah, and
you're going to lose all this.
Putting holes in it and... No, it would ruin it, wouldn't it?
After all the work, you know, you think, oh, awful.
Is that the fireplace that's going in?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. £32.77p.
You can't go wrong on there, can you?
Complete with the frame. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Let's have a look at the designs on that.
It's got the... I know it's upside down at the moment, but that's the wooden...
Ah, the surround.
Wooden surround. I mean, that's Victorian.
Really?
Yeah. It's all original.
Did you take that off to...
It came in like that.
It doesn't look Victorian, does it? I mean, the condition of it...
It is Victorian, yeah.
That's lovely. You could put some nice...
It was the other way over, obviously.
Yeah,
There's your top shelf there and an
wow.
shelf. But we're talking... You're all right, doing it. Just give it a twist over. Hey, do this. Round you go, round you go. Just keep walking, round you go.
Mate, is that safe there?
Yeah, that'll be safe there, yeah.
Wow, that is grand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some nice ornaments would go in that, lovely, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Are you going to stain it or just clean it?
Possibly leave it like it is.
Doesn't hurt, does it?
Do it with a sealer and leave it like it is.
Lovely.
Somebody's had it sandblasted.
Yeah, you don't want to do any more damage to it, do
Don't
you?
want anything more to it, do you?
That is good.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I've put a kitchen in here, there's a kitchen room.
So you've sort of got some of the slightly the modern... Oh wow.
I worked in a period, toilet, all this totally meets, floors, tiling, walls, construction, the whole thing I've done.
That's brilliant.
And same with the other.
What was originally, this is still part of the original building, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what was here before? Was it the same thing? Was it the toilets or?
There was a toilet hole.
Yeah, so it was, so what you've done is upgraded it to 21st century.
Yeah, upgrade
luxury.
is...
One of the words for it.
That's
Wow.
Yeah. The only bit I've left is the old ceiling bit, but other than that, total.
This thing's very good, isn't it?
That's piece of antique stuff.
That's lovely. That's almost a luxury to use.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I've got these I've been buying, which is solid mahogany.
They're nice. They're very colourful.
Yeah. Just something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you are.
Wow. Let's have a quick look at the designs on the fireplace. Not broken, are they?
No.
No.
The only bit is broken.
The grates,
The
yeah.
bit is broken, but that can...
You can always change that over, can't
Yeah,
you?
that slides out and just replaces.
Wow. That's lovely.
I'm just cutting this out here. I've cut this lower section out because of the depth.
To get it to
just to get it.
Is that hence what all the rubble is?
Yes, yeah. I've just been doing it since 11 o'clock.
Wow. So that's today's project, is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And a trip to the tip.
Yeah. That's good.
If you go around the other side, you get the picture of the ragged school.
Yeah, because I did read about it, but I didn't know it was this building because it was occupied. I mean, when I walked past it, I seen there's people going in and out there. Like you said, the insurance people.
Solicitors.
Oh, the solicitors. Yeah. I thought it was a bit further down. I couldn't find it because I found all the information on the internet. Obviously, I didn't print all my notes off. I was only popping into the town to get some shopping, and I thought, I've got my camera on me. Do a little bit of.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is amazing. That is amazing. Because like you say, these things don't last forever, but videos do.
I mean, it's, as I say, 153 years old.
Yeah.
So.
It's a wonderful building, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's a brilliant idea, having the extra level.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that I'm going to play around just to get a bit more height underneath. We'll jack it up and put a spaces in under each leg to just lift it.
Some concrete or something.
Oh, just get metal ones, steel ones, and then we can bolt together and bolt to the floor.
Wow.
And I might cut this front section back.
Yeah.
Take 18 inches or 12 inches out.
Yeah.
So it all goes back a bit.
Just goes back, just ever so slightly.
So then it gives me that clear and it gets me away from. It clashes with that if you're doing a vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just out of interest to you, if you're talking about these.
Yeah. That's what I did notice.
Right. If you're ever doing a house for yourself in the future.
In the future, yeah.
Get yourself a shape, whatever you're going to do. Get yourself a master cut out on a piece of wood. Yeah. Or a hard card, because you're going to want to repeat.
That's right. Again and again.
Real pattern for it.
Yeah.
And there's two patterns involved there. Can you see it's like two thicknesses?
Yep. One smaller one inside the other one.
Yeah, that's right. Cut it out, out of plasterboard. Just an ordinary bandsaw or the equivalent of a bandsaw.
Or can you use a coping saw? Do it by hand?
Yeah, do it by hand.
Use coping saws.
I've got an electric coping saw.
Okay.
Right. Cut them out.
Yep.
Just mix yourself up some plaster, just general plaster.
Okay.
And just stick the two parts together into the position you want to get the shape.
Right.
Leave it to go off overnight.
Just leave it, yeah.
Then mix yourself up another plaster mix up, which is relatively liquid plaster.
Quite watery, yeah.
Quite watery, so it's really running. And get a brush and just work it down so you get like a wood effect.
Oh, that's why
to
you
get
can't tell.
The rustic. Can you see?
Yeah, that's why I thought they was original.
And then when that's dried, which takes 3 or 4 days then to go off,
yep,
you can get a stain. And stain to a
just
wood
like
stain,
that, just a wood
and
stain.
it'll take through into the plaster.
And it'll just absorb it, won't it?
It'll absorb it with like a varnish in the wood stain, so it's sealed. And then when you come to want to put it on, and again on the other side, all I've done with these is just screw them up into the plaster. Them up,
just like that?
Yeah.
You made them all yourself?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So if you're ever doing an old house yourself...
you think they need something just a little bit different?
Yeah, and you can do... I renovated a house in 1979, which was a village blacksmith's house.
Oh, wow.
We bought derelict and we lived in a caravan for 12 months.
Wow.
And we did a 95% demolition on it.
Wow.
So total demolition.
Just completely gutted the whole lot.
And in those days, the council gave you a grant for renovating.
Oh, wow.
Don't do it today, but they did do it in those days.
No.
You weren't allowed down below 3 metres, 10 foot down. Well, I had a brilliant building inspector because I had to go down below that level. And he sort of went 10 foot. Just. And then we, as I say, we rebuilt the whole thing, and we wanted to do it like an Elizabethan, black and white inside the lounge, and the plasterer, we bored it all out. Yeah. And then he cut strips of plaster 8 foot long, because it's an 8x4 sheet, isn't it?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. And he stuck 2 together.
Yeah.
And then he cut along like a curvy edge to get. And then he did it with that finish I've explained to you. Yeah. Stained it up.
Just like that.
Stuck it on. And it looked as though it was all original.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So if you ever come to do an old house.
And it's that simple.
It's
plasterboards.
So very cheap. You are.
Well, thank you very much for that.
It's just a little challenge for you.
I'm sure that'll be something unusual, won't it?
Yeah, don't be thrown by somebody saying, that'll cost you a couple of £1,000.
And you can just get the same effect for obviously a lot, for a couple of quid, and then it still gets a striking effect.
I'm all in favour of trying to pass on how it's done.
Well, thank you very much.
It's just only plasterboard like I've got there. That's all you need.
That's all we need.
You might find that 8 foot's too long if you want to do them in 4 foots, because they're 8x4 the sheets.
That's right.
Because you're going to have 2 people hold them together. But so there you are.
Oh wow. Well, I'm very impressed. I'm glad that something good's coming of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not. I had many years ago. I spoke to somebody about the building. And he said, "I'll go down and have a look at it." He come back. He said, "Bulldoze it."
That's not the answer, is it?
I'll go off.
That's not the answer, is it?
No.
Yeah, that's why we have nothing anymore,
Yeah,
because
that's right.
things don't get looked after, don't get
That's
preserved, and then nobody learns from it.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I shall keep my eye out when I pass, and see how it's getting on.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to start making a mess now. So
Yeah,
you don't want it on your lens.
No
so
problem.
You get your bag and all.
Well, thank you very much.
Throw you out the door, but with the nicest possible comment on
that's
that.
perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
again, thank you very much for the little tour. That's very kind of you.
Well, nobody else has had the opportunity which you've had.
Wow, well,
So
very honoured, thank
So
you.
there you are.